How's it going, guys? Welcome back to The Average Garage. In today's episode, I'm going to go through how I'm going to mock up the intercooler. So let's jump into it. So if we come over here, you can see I've got the intercooler just mocked up here. So what I've done is used the original mounts here and just bent up a little bit of sheet metal, just like a bit of a hook really. So it's hanging on this rail. And yeah, this sort of lets me slide it side to side to see whereabouts I'm going to want it. I've already trimmed out the bumper, so I've been hacking away at that with my multi-tool. And what we're getting to now is where the bumper touches the body. And I'm just trying to devise a way of how I'm going to actually mount it. I would like to use these rubber mounts, but it's not crucial. Thinking of maybe drilling through here and putting some rib nuts in here with some, like a plate similar to that, so I can just bolt it straight into that lip, but it's a bit shallow here, so that might not be the best idea. And it's not the strongest of material, but I might be able to make up an L bracket and go in from underneath. So yeah, let's see how we go with that. Okay folks, so latest game plan is using these original mounts. They're like rubbers with bolts and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm going to make some L brackets up, which I've got in the vise just over there. It's in the vise, but I'll get to that in a second. So I'm going to have the L bracket coming up off the front of the intercooler and then backwards, and then I'm going to bolt down through the channel. What I'll do is in the bracket that I make that's over there, in this bracket I'm going to put some rib nuts. So these are only rough, they're not measured up yet, but I'll have a rib nut in one end. So these are two brackets here, rib nut, and the other side will just have a bolt hole to go through that bolt there. So yeah, and then we'll just drill a hole through the channel wherever it lines up, and then I can bolt down through the channel here, and the other part of the L bracket will use this bolt and nut that's already there. Then I can worry about the bottom bracket, which what I'm going to do is something similar to this. So I'll have a plate probably pop riveted to the bottom, because I can drill through this bottom flat bar. This isn't part of the intercooler itself, this is just a structure. So I can drill two small holes. I'll put some vacuum line or something on the drill bit, so I physically can't drill through the core, because that would be bad and a waste of an intercooler. So yeah, I'll put two pop rivets in here into a piece of steel, and then I will put probably just one rib nut in the body here in this front panel, wherever it lines up with the two brackets that I'll make, or I might even just have one in the middle. I'm not sure yet, because most of the weight will be in these brackets up here. Alright, so I found my safety glasses. That's one thing I was also missing. And it's daylight again, so I can start grinding. Let's get to it. Alright, so this is the first iteration mocked up, so that's pretty much, or almost it. Yeah, got the rib nut in there. That's going to bolt up under the C channel, and then the bolt and nut should go through. Then the bolt and nut should go through here. Hopefully it's not going to foul with the rib nut, but we'll see how we go. We should be able to make it work. Alright, so apparently I wasn't filming just then when I was just having my little speech. So, as you can see, the brackets are made. Now I had to make them a little wider, so you can see I've offset. The rib nut actually sits here now instead of pretty much above it. So yeah, it fouled a little bit, so I just made some new ones and moved them over. But as you can see, it's sitting in there. Alright, so with that done, I'm going to move on to the lower mounts. So I'll have to do that another day because it's dark again. So what I'll do is leave it here for now, and we'll get into the lower mounts next time I see ya. And just like that, I've changed, car's back up in the tail lift, and the job is done. So if I bring you around to the front of the car, you'll see I've got my little bracket down here. Now this bracket isn't actually taking a bunch of weight, it's purely to stop the intercooler moving backwards and touching the radiator support here. So single bolt there, 6mm bolt, and 2 pop rivets into the bottom of the intercooler. I made sure to put some vacuum line over the drill bit so I didn't go too far into the core. Yeah, and we've got the brackets up the top as you saw last time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the brackets up the top and paint them black, and this bottom one I'll just leave as it is. But that's the intercooler done, it's mounted. Now we can worry about all the rest of the other crap. So stay tuned and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video if you liked it, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Peace guys.